We're here with Brian Reynolds from Drury University. Let's talk about D2 swimming and where it is now and the future.
Well, D2 swimming has really taken off the last couple of years. If you look at the results, a kid that used to be able to make the championship final 2 or 3 years ago in a top 8 is now the 16th swimmer. So, there's a number of schools that have really invested in swimming, and the coaches are doing an excellent job. So therefore, scoring at the meet has become rather difficult. So I think that's going to be a growing trend. I think there's going to be kids that find that they're going to want to be a part of a championship and the excitement that's involved with that championship. So I think they're going to seek out those schools, and Division II is definitely on an upswing.
Well, it seems to have made a name for itself and no longer just a repository for swimmers who couldn't make some D1 roster or a place where international students go to get a United States education. But there's still considerable international flux, is there not?
There is, but I think you see that same international flux in Division I swimming. We do still have a large majority of our kids coming in. Coaches their job is to try to create a winning team, so they're going to seek out the best possible athlete they can. On our particular program, we have a great group of kids that are very intertwined in their relationships. It really broadens the cultural experience of going to school with kids that have different ways of looking things, different ways of being brought up. So in my opinion, I think those kids that do come and experience that cultural diversity really experience more in school.
How have you been so successful to establish your recruiting and the name for your program beyond just winning?
Well, I think it's precisely that. We've tried to create a culture of winning, and that culture of winning is really finding the student athletes that can bring that kind of a dynamic energy to your squad. And I think, that's what we really look for. You don't have to be the fastest kid. We've really developed some kids that really want to come to school to be their very best. Mitchell Snyder out of Florida was a kid who swam here 8 years ago in the mile. He was not a very good swimmer, barely a junior national qualifier, and he was 24th in the 1500 here. We really just offer the opportunity for kids to come and be a part of that group, and if they want to get faster, we're going to do everything in our capability. I've had some excellent assistant coaches help me with that, and I think the secret is finding those kids that have that desire.
For years, Drury dominated Division I standing, winning I think 10 or 11 titles in a row on the men's side and the women's side, and recently Queens has made a huge impact on the D1 circles. What's it take for schools to counteract that right now?
Boy, I don't know. I've got a couple of assistant coaches that have been with me, and they're trying to lift their programs up, and they're doing a wonderful job. I think it's just really trying to find that blend of student athletes, international and here at home, that you can develop. And we're really excited next year. We haven't been at the top podium spot, but we're really looking to regain those spots and take them back this year. And we have a wonderful group of women I'm really excited about. And I think we have the core of the men. We're really going to have a lot of the sophomores and some of the freshmen step up in order to make that happen. So I think we've kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. Now we have to just get home and train them.